Hey folks, welcome back to Justice for All. Okay, so let's continue with our investigation. After looking at Matt's hotel room, I think it's time to look at Juan's, which, I guess I'll have to go back in the hallway for that, but yeah, that's the scene of the crime, so I'm expecting to uncover some really big stuff today. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, didn't we see something about, an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Huh.
Mr. Nick, where are we?
We're in Mr. Juan Carita's hotel room, Pearls.
Mr. Carita?
The victim. Which makes this the crime scene, too. Oh, it's you! Ah, bless. And I love when that theme kicks in. So, what happened? The kidnapper! Has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Engarde's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? Oh. I mean, he really cares about these girls too, I'm sure. I just want Maya to be alright. Oh, Pearl. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene. Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? Oh, he gets it. He knows what's really important, yeah. I'll even tell you everything I know, but you gotta keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good. Oh. See, he's such a sweet man. I love him so much.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pearls. Oh, what's wrong, honey?
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Okay, we'll take a look at that later, I guess. Oh, can we talk to you about anything? Yes, okay, what'd you find out? Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should? Yeah, here's a picture. Oh! Is that the knife that's missing from the other room? God damn, there's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death. Well, unless he was killed by something else and then a knife was plunged into his body afterwards. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife. Yup. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Engarde's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. Okay. I guess we'll look at that later too. Why was Mr. Engarde arrested? Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
It looks like the victim, Juan Carita, really put up a big fight. Oh, there's a whole other part of the room. Yeah, one look at the crime scene you can tell. There are signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah. During the fight, his button came off. Wait, he did? Oh, Mr. Engarde said something about a button. Maybe I'm forgetting. Something like one of the Gemma Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who is it? Yeah, okay. We did hear about this. That lady, Miss Oldbag? Ah, please, anyone but her. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off. Something that's a little off. As in that's for you to figure out, pal.
Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
Something off? Something off about where the victim was. Okay, wait, does that have to do with the, I want to look at this photo, actually. Okay, I see a vase, I see a guitar case, I see a bottle of something and a glass of that same something, probably. Where the victim was. I'm trying to figure out what the hell that even means. Okay, maybe we have to like look at the room. I guess it's time to do that. Okay, because I'm assuming that this is where he was. I don't see that bottle of whatever the hell this is. But I'm seeing the vase, I'm seeing the guitar case. Okay. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Kurita fought his assailant.
What are these bits of glass from?
A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
Okay. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable.
That's strange. The guitar's not here.
Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show.
But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jam and Ninja signature item.
That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet. But it's only wet on the top of the lid.
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
Okay, so I guess it was opened later then? After whatever happened here. Oh wait, this is the bottle of whatever this is. I'm assuming— can we click on this thing? Yeah. It's a beautiful wine glass and there's tomato juice in it.
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it that much.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from, okay.
But doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean,
Oh.
everything else is scattered all over the floor.
She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's alright?
Wow, very astute. Okay. So are we saying that whoever poured this glass poured it after he died? You know, they enjoyed a fresh glass of juice after killing him? That's really fucked up. Look at this too. It looks like Mr. Kurita had dinner last night. Also, yeah, we see a knife on that plate. Which means the knife that got stuck in him was probably from somewhere else.
This bottle, it's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the award show last night, but I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Okay, I don't... Do we look at the bears? Is that important? So many goddamn bears.
So that's a bed, right?
Oh, pearls. Yup, it's big, but it's a bed.
Oh, Mr. Nick, you're so soft.
Big beds must be a rarity for her. Aww. I just want to show her the whole world and give her everything. She's so precious. Okay, what else do we look at here? I mean, there's a whole other half of the room I didn't look at yet. What is this? It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator.
Do All-Stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Kurita?
Now can we look at all the bears?
Wow, there are a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies.
It's hard to bear with all these problems. Wait, why are you— what the fuck? I thought I left you behind, you asshole. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me. Yeah, me too, Phoenix. I'm still recovering.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Oh, you have no idea. The computer's probably important. Okay.
It's so messy here.
Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please?
Okay. That over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
Now you know what a watch is.
Oh, oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. Oh, damn. Ah, bless. Okay. Anything else to look at over here? There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator.
The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty.
Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess you must have been a real health nut.
Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too.
Maybe red was his favorite color. Is this really it? I don't... I feel like there's gotta be something else. Is there anything that we can, like, present to him? Oh, actually, ooh, let's present people. Maybe he can tell us about people. Actually, what do you know about her? She's Mr. Ongod's manager, right? No matter what I do, I really stink at talking with people like her. As soon as I open my mouth, I get all flustered. Wow, that's how I feel about both of you, actually. Huh, interesting. See, she's one of those women with a brain. She's someone who gets things done. Yeah, isn't it attractive? I mean, I'm sorry, I love you. I mean, yeah, she does give that sort of impression, like she's got it all together. Compared to her, you can tell I'm a can't do anything right kind of guy. Oh, but I love that about you too. You know, it's complicated, alright? That's why I get all nervous and stop messing up. I feel sort of bad for him. Oh wait, that's it, huh? Well, did we already ask him about these two? Well, we did ask him about these two. Oh, can we talk about what we found? Can you tell us about this, maybe? Okay, that's it. Okay. Let's just ask about the stuff we found, then. So about this wine glass. Ah, so you noticed it, pal. Ah, sorry, I sneezed again. I'll cut that out. Anyway. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean that Miss Von Karma's here at this hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet that the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash. Oh, shit.
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
Heard that sound somewhere before. Damn it, it's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops up out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Oh no, oh, too late. Hello again. Oh, you're looking good today, though. Sharp as ever.
At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Okay, what now?
So, you're the type to steal information from the pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you.
Ow!
Hey! Don't you run away, Scruffy McTrenchcoat! I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Ah! Detective, come over here for a second. Oh no! No! Let him go! What the fuck? Well, that's gotta be a crime. Okay. I feel better knowing that at least you were man enough to face your punishment.
He was so scared he just froze up on the spot.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine.
Victory is yours. Huh. Is that all this means to you?
What? Come, Scrappy. The investigation briefing's about to begin.
Yes, so.
This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor.
Oh! What'd she throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you.
Oh wait, is that what she gave us? That thing over there, yeah, wait.
I don't know why it wasn't just added to our record, but okay.
Monsieur Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
The paper's got Mr. Koreda's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this.
Oh, it's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here. See how it says, "To my dearest Wendy" in more normal letters here?
This sloppy, unreasonable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
Hold on. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh, she did say she wanted a gift, didn't she? Okay, I guess we have our gift. Maybe that'll, give us some answers if we head over to her. Oh, we didn't ask Gumshoe about the guitar case. Maybe what his theories are on that. I don't know if that's normal. Or if we, missed something there, but, let's see if there's another place to go. Or we can go back to Old Bag. Oh yeah, so Lotta has her psych locks. We'll probably just unlock those later. But yeah, I guess we can go back to Old Bag and hang out. Oh, okay, there's more here. Oh, hey. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Oh, Mr. Powers. Have you been here the entire time? Yeah. People connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Oh, we could talk to you. Okay. I guess this will provide us some context, some backstory. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's a sequel to the Steel Samurai. Yeah, wait, are we gonna... Okay. I see. This time there's 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. It's a love Y in Neo Old Tokyo. I see. Wait. A love what? A love Y. This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop, and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh. I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet, times 3. Yeah. Strange things is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? Oh, you want to know? Miss Sayo. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
She's actually considering it. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not sure if this is actually going to help us with anything. You know? If this is just, like, more context for the shows, then good. Actually, can we show him something? I mean, as long as he's here, right? Let's... He wouldn't know much about that, I don't think. Oh, we can ask about her, actually. What does he know about her? Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. Oh, you know, me too. I understand the appeal. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. You know, something we have in common, I guess. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor?
If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. He's so happy, he looks like a lion that just found his next meal. Wait, oh, so we can talk to him about something else. Oh, okay. We're getting somewhere with her. Would you mind telling me about this gossip? Oh, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be. Yeah. I have a weakness for celebrity gossip too. Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah, so take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful stranger to the stars, Miss A.A. You see now, don't you? What? You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA... Adrian Andrews. Yes, exactly. This is big news. But seems kinda odd. That woman, Miss Andrews. Together with the biggest rival for client? It's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Pearl's just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. What? Wait, so... Okay, so she did have a relationship with the victim. So we'll have to ask her about that if we see her. We don't know when that's gonna happen, though. But anyway, I was thinking of going back to see Oldbag and questioning her using the autograph, maybe? Because she did say that she wanted a gift of some kind. So maybe we'll try that in the next episode, and we can stop here so I can take care of my voice. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.